When one so. 13. Mama Jo mama kwa ba mfam bra no nsia kase ne so KFM TV eso ebre na wiedu nsembebre na na ekoso na ansa na ne ebeda aboafo wono mase KFM Musical Center biaya ye ma instrument eti apo wona nima ebo ne wo fom no bomma bi e ma bibia ne timi koye kama ede man kramantem hu ade omo akra zongolin asante mantem so ye dum samba hotel no e na oni omobo enim hwe bibia fa eye instrument ho no mbehwe ama obi ama bibia na koye timi ede ama ye free hwane ye call KFM talent microfinance eno so ye sikasem ena omudi hu dwa ewo ho sika bia wo hia bia de ahye wadwuma mkina no se begibi na bibia ne nkoye kama emfa maw na mantam ne mu bebre na no matrapiti mu oman Ghana ha omobo adwuma de ben wo no kwa sikasem no ombehwa ye ne ye etimedia ma ye nko dada ba tech hub eno so ye phone se ne ho accessories phone bia wo hia bia no okoda dada ba juice mu obehwa ma bibia na koye dia ma kramantam ha de da weni kopie mu okaneshi bia ye ompa itakwa station e hyen no dada ba e wo ha wo bo adwuma bibia e fa ho instrument bibia e fa phones ne ho aka de bia no behwe ama obi ama bibia na timi akoye e de ama onwumekoe ne na nwume omobo machidom ma me de nsem ahodo no aba besum nsem ne dooso na de edi mu akotene bi eni eno ada eye ba election no course so wa akwatia de importamu no enam so ama ye owura azoka ne nsem bi okan ye ntrene a ode bo Onimonyafo Alexander Afenyoma Ken NPP ameni okoni de nkrata abo moche senkebe ya aposifo onye omedwuma sisi ano monkofa papa na hwehwemu mapa nkoso ewo saa ensem ni mu sanso na abato ni mu ensem etwegu ye no eye Michael Befi ono ye mrahye bedwani ma de hya omo wo Dwabin South abaso mpeso aso beka se NPP ameni okoni enhwe edi nkonima wodi ni dibre no ebeto honom na bra NPP ameni okoni di ntwo no wodi chopa ba eye Rashid Tanko computer chese de di chopa we ye jisomu a enya de se betimi ayeye wo edwedie ensemu no ade se mpanyifo ahye multi choice say omo kosi September bo so mini de to so nsia o ma anhwe ne bo no ma tete so ai da DSTV di Go TV ne so ne dia omo so betimi afom ho adwo medwuma ne hyehye wo so mudi wo man mu no enya de se betimi ewie mu die sanso na nigide ensemu no Ghana Tourism Authority mi no kasei womo welcome ye olu ene olori a omo eba beboa mo gwa afasha eno ba bekoso mfimfim mantem no etimi akoso nsem foforo bi no meka we hu ani nyina no meje brani adaje di nchirima ahodo no aba besomo ewo KFM TV eso wo dia ne se obeka me ho na nchirimu ni mu amane bo no mede aba bedan na nwumi okenkan fo no Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia medame ho aba me ba me hyensem na se ede ama. Sem na say na you farmer dia ora Bernard Bedi akọ na ejina mu ma the National Democratic Congress NDC amenu ko na no by election no course e wa kwetiado na ohwidi nkonim wie no de anu disem bebe na na asodwa eche se ne amanfo bi menya ne mugidi ato abana ma no ono so omo nsa ensi from da.
Ebenezer, this is how far the good Lord has brought us. You have said it all. The confidence has always been there. It is not just mere confidence out of nothing. It was born out of the good work we have done. After engaging the people, we read their reaction towards the message we gave them, and we saw that it had really imbibed. They gave us a hope, some hope of a sort, which hope has resulted to what we see today. I mean, we've always been very confident. I told you, I don't know whether, I told you guys that we've been in this game for a while. If you are in it and you are losing, you will know, except maybe if you don't want to be honest yourself. I told you what we were working out at that moment I spoke to you was with regards to the gap. But as for the win, what are we witnessing? I've always said that, you see, when you are going to such contests, there are a lot of things you will hear. But I don't focus on tangentials. The focus is on the main ball. My focus is to have my message.
Yeah, to us when you go to by election and of course when more na bra first vice chairman Edema the National Democratic Congress NDC amenu ko no kopie mu obia na eto aba no eye chief azoka ene sembebre na na mentimu ase na twegu sansa na ono kwa kopie no onyanete yeso onmanyafo Alexander Fenyoma no no yedom kuma no ba no Dennis aye futuma ahebedwani no be pie mu ho Emma party office back where we no posters via na ebobo ho a eye ndisi amenu ko ni posters na ne wo wai no mu na opanyi che se ko beto ni wo ho de a ene nka ba election foforo bekoso ewo akwetia ene ne mpotemu na se bi obi ote ase na ba election ba bekoso wo na chinde na chesa ye ewuo enye ewudi asem na sansem ye ode beto dwape enu mu na NPP amenu ko ne de nkrata fi o makache be echebu se de koso no de opanyi aba be ka ne hu be hie ye se mpanyi for frɛ no etoto na no ewo sa kwan ne so sanse nsem a woka no emu ehu pa ne ntre ha ode bono no emu erem ye pa nti we de wo mo de kwa mampanyi for se nkebe yo mo form na isi form na hwehwemu mapan koso ewo sa ensem ni mu no mo de betu dwa na nso ho a na akopie mu afutu ni mpotemu asanse onmunyafo Alexander Fenyoma no ye mrahye bedwani wo ho no adehye omo ho so aba be kasa omo chese de koso no omo eto nsa de afre IGP Christian Tete yo hunu senkebe yo ne mrante ni form na isi form na hwehwemu mapan koso na sa nkrofo ya na mo suma ntreyin koso chire ni chief azoka no wo mo from sebe hwehwemu mapa ebetimi akoso
to arrest the Akwetia NDC communication officer for making similar statements in support of Fosuah Azoka. Peace Council, all civil societies, and those we call the conscience of our nation should rise up in voice condemning, in condemnation of these statements by Fosuah Azoka and the NDC. It is very unfortunate that for our democracy's sake, we will get the NDC reducing the hard-earned reputation of our nation in terms of the successes we have chalked in our democratic experiments. And so we urge the IGP to immediately take steps, arrest Fosuah Azoka, arrest the Akwetia.
Sana bato by election ba be koso Akwetia no Michael Befia no ye mrahye bedwani matememu form wo dwaben south abato onpeso aso no wodom NPP amenu ko no de tudwa che mu se ono de owogide ma pasa NPP amenu ko ne behwi edi nkunne ko ba so men di nkunim kra ono ne dibro kita seswafo a ono ehwe yedwedie ho ensem kai oya abediechi na afi so ye mrahye bedwani ma de hye mo odwabe south on side brand nyina beto ho na amane osem de wonye biem na brand dis ameni okoni hwidi nkoni man pipi ameni okoni di intro no oba montene de chopa eba I said your kind na de hye bi emfa enche na sanse mi obeka ye enam so ma Rashid computer ono hwe abatro ho nsem kai wo NDC ameni okoni afa no ono so aba bekasa wo che se chopa ne de omo eje ne na enya de se betimi aye sanse Ghana fo binum kura do mo mfa politicians ahodo no enye hwede waka se obe resign no nhwe na wondi so enimanimu ya.
If he doesn't resign, Ghanaians will not take politicians serious. We must be serious. They must hold us to our words. Whatever comes out from my mouth, they must take me serious. I can't just stand here and make allegations, say certain things, and then within 24 hours, do you know that he came in here when we were about to start the coalition, beaming smile, telling me that we were winning the thing until I showed him on my phone that, my friend, you have lost the election, I'm coming to your constituency for by-election. Then he started perspiring. That's the time he got to know that things have changed.
Okay, we see akọ na ye convener edema election watch Ghana. Wono so aba be kasa ne nsem no. Wo chese koba so obi di etutru asem bi ne mentimu ase ba bia ya ye to aba na nke hu be hie ye se ya asotwe ye de masa nipa no enye di mu edin pa koba sa ne mu edin a wono ma omobobo ba eye adwen so mo betimi akọ akodi sa ase bi nsem hu na nsem fata no. O betimi enya enida ho e wo sansem.
Snatchy, ballot box, and I say even papers on the story, says no near didn't now so measures are ye be dear bo by an answer ballots and home. It's no mofra with ye, no moody bonnet, and now my yaso brache. Na one punish one, I don't know way. It emboldens them. Oh, yeah, mamma, punitive sanctions be true. Said by a one cast of your mamma. Your wabon team so what it's so mofrana at Titiapa. Sana other jurisdictions, I know. Yeah, man, that one democracy, I grabashe. I in the Ghana for issue a dear free. You're practicing multi-party democracy for the past 30 years. Sabi so your bar and also a bema. Casabre, you can say, Wawaria. And now, sir, well, here, mammy, and also, papa. Baby, Yejina. Okay, there's not something good to write him about. Inti yamfa asotwe mu oden embata ho. Say the beya no be na adwen say or political party bia okoko bisa nyambra nsem na baba bo na chi dom no. Na ban na party na wa ban mu. Inti obetimi ya. Exactly.
Ora Abdul Aziz Muhammad ono Edom the National Democratic Congress NDC amenu kono na ye September bo so many dey di kan no. And I want no man near Tia Musabejo Kunshe, Mamma me get you Darbe Sabanito Kunu, Ninsemo, or Mutimi Shemumapa and Fanfa Hono. Edward no Modesa report in Hong Kong, bringing Akoma Ganaman Penia, Emo Jana so. I ne Wapamma made a finny degree, my 1 year Chief Justice, say, well, my Ghana ha. Na Bebene Casafa say, a man your same win or my young Mudi Mami, or Razis about Montiniche say. The Ganaman Penia, ye no quire of fast Sunyanano, a Mamra Afia Kuna Edio Crumino, 1992 Constitution of Fire.
Process through the constitutional provisions, and so for us, we were not too surprised looking at the facts of the case, and our colleagues on the other side have cried foul a couple of times, and yet have been unable to point to a clear breach of procedure, and so we are not surprised about it. Even under President Akufo-Addo again, I mean, just last year or so. Some petitions were brought against the same CJ. So, I mean, there's nothing new about it. It's just a matter of going through the constitutional due process. That is very, very important. In fact, the Constitution contemplated and made provision for the removal of the Chief Justice. If that was wrong, if that is an area that the Constitution didn't want us to even contemplate about, the Constitution would not have provided for it. The Constitution would provide for what it contemplates. And so, to me, the most important thing is whether we.
I was answering one of my ya John to our no and can no a show for penny conventions, People's Party, Tracy CPP, and menu kono, or no swakasa, Fama me get through. Dear Debras, say a pamuno, Eddie Fu or Chim say. Send ya one no my baby, I teach you in penny fry and no quine swa, and no. no no de so bro ni niema binuma etese sa abekwa ama NPP ameni oku no sanse omo de wo mumbu ni pe bia mferi ni pe bia timi betena ho eka se ya abedwekwa ya ti omo a no munye hwehwemu mapamfansa asan mu no e ya de se Ghana mampani na akeka omutia bo ma yesuma si dwedie bia enam so ami apamo sankofo e de fi wo mu de bi o chese de omo ye no enya de se timi twen yukra.
Now so Ghana for
how can you it is not strong. How can you say so bit is a committee we just a president now manipulate you. President dey be no benya free muso yi chief justice ah.
And the tell Rebecca.
E dey be no benya ka kire me. E dey be no benya. Sika na mo dia ma Ghana say aboto no benya bia ka ho dia buman na na. Nyema ma ye ne tantan no I will say one bread to reset the nation obi aso ya de no obenya nyema ohia the tools the apparatus I will hear I must say kro no basa what will be his interest just tell me na mo ka kan let's look at the merits of the matter in thinkofo no mo ti ho no mo di ayi omo de omo nye judiciary Justice Pamane and Crawford no more na Omota committee no.
Ghana Mampani, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Swakasa Ochem says ye die ni share Lands Commission no asia ye honoma. The Ebeketa se share dream ne chrono dwe de bi ebekosho no na memumu de enya de se obesoso ne asoso sochna.
Become the front line of citizen-friendly land service delivery. Our goal is clear. No land document should take more than 30 working days to process, and no Ghanaian should have to pay bribes or know someone at the top to be able to register their land. Corruption within the Lands Commission will no longer be tolerated or treated indifferently. I expect the new Commission's leadership to institute strict internal accountability measures. You must not shield corrupt staff or compromise your integrity. Let this new Commission be one of work ethic, transparency, and discipline. The days of absenteeism in lands commissions, file manipulation, and deliberate delays to exact bribes must come to an end. Revenue generated by the Commission from ground rents, premium, and other services must be properly accounted for and used to enhance service delivery and not for personal enrichment.
So Mampani ni nsemi yeso na ya to nkra edi kan ye ba ye to ansem ni so edi ano.
Yo, I'm for ene ye mama kwaba e de ba e KFM musical shop ye to sum yenu no wo free eye kumase ma kom dadam ho no e sane e de ba adum no sa abre no udu eye Sambra Junction Sambra Hotel kwanta no so pe na shop no ene Sambra Hotel ene di nhwa animu wudi free Sambra Hotel a wo sane e de ko na nka na Hagan ho no ane oho ana KFM musical shop ye to sum yenu ye bie ne foforo na de e kan ne se emfidie papa etimiche de wode ya sorry de wode goro agoro ahodo duma de bia wode obehia eye mfidie mechira musical instrument bia no eye KFM ento wo se Ghana muntie Asanteman muntie eye KFM musical shop ana sabre ya bie no foforo mo no chan ewo Prempeh the 2nd Street we free all men come down na wo sane ede ko adum no ane udu Sambra Hotel kwanta no so na wa dane on sani faso oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo ye ne Sambra Hotel ana ehwe animo ye twa wo abrebia
gina me se me ya proud ana se me ye dwa me free kumasi ya dum KFM instrument store obi bisa sa se bro me fu dia what to no woni si da wo de niam papa e gina wonim na wo to no to say yes wo to no bibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store kumasi ya dum se mi gina na me to no ma bitimi nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi gina no wo be try ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kaneu ensemfu ayi
aba edwa so ni o yanom ehyen a en use fuel we so yensesa oil ne wo hia ene ni key ehyen egumechi nyina eye lip motor Giomi anase nami eyemu bia won sabeka wo KFM Limited e wo Ghana ha lip motor abefu cars abi yanom emwede ne sanso efe wa hwe interiors here ka hear me timusisi ya ne ye friend lip motor e wo 3 modes of driving obetimi a switch so open temo a obe na sports mode so opese wo save your battery a obetimi use economy mode na so wo pentem na wo pe wo normal riding so a your friend standard wo charge your battery within 6 hours a ebetumi di wakokoma ase aba metre 310 kilometers enti woni how obetumi so the 3 hours fast charger a charge na mana you full bonema na wakokoma ase aba say no me try the aka no Giomi, ni awo hia key, make sure the key ni bem. Wa wo hwese na interior on it na black and white papa. So no FSN yo. Wa hwe screen tentin. E bo ma hu car no battery aka. Na ma hu mileage nso e wo so. We so de etu kwan 320 kilometers and sa na was charge. We bet me a charge in 6 hours. Fast charger ya 3 hours. Abefu efidie yenso obetimi a drive no in 3 modes eye standard sports ana say economy se wo pentem te say me a yanom choose sports wa say obetimi to kwan fi hakoko ase ama wo battery ni bi so aka because eye 320 kilometers wo charge in 6 hours obetimi nya full battery na wonya fast charger so 3 hours per your set making sure say okay ni ka ho onya sa wa kem Ubi a door na start. Chili Giobi, black and white. Makuma swat. Man san cow dear. You check the akano. Yeah, no. I bet for the any mubako neo. The awiano key. Making sure the key in a band when yes I walk him. We no F. Let a woman so dance. A grey yo mahudu mino. The any hakakra, any dear mood. As also was screens me no. Wait, am our information and we are can in winning. As a bessing up bonum papa, your friend entertainment, the awiano, Anne. And that's over to me so I driving in 3 modes just like the others. Standard and I say sports. So open them. Car way so. A bet to me to Kwaya Kokumasiaba 330 kilometers. The chamber would do crab to make Jesus on 1 bonum kakra and Sunday do. What charging the 6 hours, sir? No. So bet you me so charging 3 hours. If I no fast charge. And you know when you know KFM Limited. And they are big just so. Fraying near me own sanka what the intentem. So open installments. A high purchaser. And train one nase. We've got you solid. Yanume on sabet me a fidie mubia. Ewa KFM Limited. On sabeke fidie no. Na wetia no kakra. We unya no bebia. Aji KFM Limited. Fraying ever sort out.
Mama Sanda semo akwa babie mo brene wadaje a odi afem ye wo KFM TV so na me nto ansem no se na yume fa ma odi a ne edan ye ni akwa kopie mu e won sa wam kwantempo no so sanse sisi ano ko ha adwuma denden na ekoso ani na no mo hwe ani mo se akwan no betimi eyi na traffic ahodo etimi chia no eto betimi abrase na okopie mu ha hotel ba akwa no agidin pa ye friend se Festus Hotel no eni ne dua me no kase die Omo the excavators akodwi hotel ni nyina no etimi de agu fo omo je se bia ye esie no enya de se efata kora nhye ni monyam ti mehu be hia yeso omedwi de efiri wo se be ya edwuma mapa ebetimi akoso bia ye oni sie no eye kwan mu pe nti yedwi firi ho a na ekwan omu ya to ye nsa wam kwantempo no so nyina ne ho nkro no ba no bibia no etimi edi mo nti se na wo hwe wo ye nkasanfo nyine na so no Festus Hotel ene yedwiri ni nyina egu a eno ho nsem no so ye de aba be dan wo no na egusu ejina sansem ni mu na bra na dwumedie ne hyehyɛ mu ekoso no mu dwu kwan no gusu eye adwuma contractors ahodoa no mu gu kwan no so bo adwuma no enam so ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so bo anan kopie mu obiaya no mo eye adwuma ne nyina na kyeso de na ni ko twarisi a ne hwe santem wo kwa akohwese na adwuma eko na bra kopie mu contractors ahodoa binom de to na nim kyerem se sika ede mo so mo fanye kwan no sika no asa na omo ban sansemi na Ghana mampeni chese debi eye loan na na se besia kese pa no koje ya wode ba ese kwan no entimi nkoso na kwan na munye ndu bebi na mo sa bie ma no ka se sika na sa ye sa nkofa sika foforo bi wo bebi mehyem die na ehu hia ye se hwehwemu mapa ebe koso e wo sa sika no.
There's a major arterial road in the country because it connects the two biggest cities in Ghana. And so any challenges with this contract affect a huge number of commuters because of the heavy traffic that passes through here. And so we were quite concerned about the complaints that were coming from the traveling public. And so we are happy to see that the traffic is flowing. But what I say to contractors is, yes, we know you have work to do, but one of your duties too is site management, to make sure that your work does not impede the flow of traffic. So you must make adequate arrangements so that even while you're working, you are creating the conditions for traffic to flow. I can understand what happened. A loan was taken for this project, and I don't understand why the money is finished and the project is not over, and that we're having to come and pay supplementary almost 78 million from government of Ghana funds. So that's something that we need to find out what really happened. How come the loan that was taken was not enough? Was it that the estimate for the project was not done properly, or what happened? But I can see that drivers are happy now, and I hope that from now till when you finish the project, you maintain a smooth flow of traffic even as you're working, so that you don't impede the flow of traffic. So we'll hold you to your word. You say by end of second quarter next year.
Any near be no message no munyi no entimi fen free honum. No mo sa hwehwem se se ne dampen fa akoma pono so se bibia betimi akoye no. Ene omo den sen na ho bi beto wa hwe wono ma adwuma de ahwe omo sa se ne omo ye ene pempen so akwa akodunya na aboa amankontagbo mapa akoso e wo sa bia ye no emu.
And follow up with the relevant assemblies for immediate action. And for your information, there is a sanitation call center with 10 computers, with 10 hotlines, with able, energetic, intelligent Ghanaian young boys and girls seated there, receiving calls from everywhere, every corner. So the citizens in Ghana are your judges, not me. So if we call you and show you the yellow card or the red card, don't say it is me. Ghanaians, like the football coach said, every Ghanaian is a coach. The ministry will maintain a central dashboard. That's the second measure. The ministry will maintain a central dashboard to track reports, responses, and performance of assembly. This will ensure real-time supervision and national oversight.
Ye call a year biaya or num to a former good year or mine Ghana ha, Michelle Galam say no. Na ya she and Suan who send mine Ghana had ya best your mucho Mrs. Secobas and 24 from when I see from there quiet could ye tell Galam say no. Ya she a supple mo and she bedru baby no. In show who send the bit me a tree a woman.
Okay, we'll begin to gravitate towards that because you see, because we have not chosen to visit our water bodies and see for ourselves
if you go and see for yourself, you will be very careful if you buy foodstuffs from certain regions of this country. Because if you tell me that you can destroy the environment and then later go and plant trees, look at the longevity, how long it will take to get the land to its original state. It's not something to be contemplated. And all of that. So I think those are the things that we want to do. We are talking about it in bits and all of that. We deliver the wonderful speeches from government, from president and all of that. But the action on the ground is lacking. So this government has been in power for almost 7 months, 8 months. Okay, if we were serious about ESG at the national level, we should be able to see visible change in our water bodies by now.
Yes, Fifi Mantemo na Turenchema Boafa or no more, no market Kanyama Bomudini, many Shisha Guacumani Nano, or more Chese Galam, say Peter Hodway, Yam Namano Metutua, or Mofa Sudi to a former Gudian, who being here in St. Penny for Cabo Mudomukata Sam running in our exercise, a Brenia Branono, a ya, a dinquentiano, Yelicase pa, and I ba, teach you no be a winning Sebia or Cacofani, two from a Gudia or Ham Nadaono, and you bring one Nasuru at the Noko. It's a home na animal to no metua. Sam running no mobile becata so say beya be a SCA pen. I ye really casino, a be empty in San City.
Sha minus no ha, nimping for a canwa. Your baby shall see. A quenyano, ya debo will be a wire man in Nibi. In Prempre, as Muka Bontia. I'm not be brew, China for no, and I be to a Mukum. I'm not no genuine cra, and yeshi, or how Nanya baby. Minus in be more around the no more come more ready say on Bebo Amiakata Amran Swintino, Yanio Mokasa, Yamia Duma. If you watch an be series of community engagement. In a week's time, no, the best as Yako front. Now, willingly, no, so your announcement say, wow, also, young country Umpu and I am my wouldn't say what to Amano. Rabbitry would do a sample, the machines never go out. Now, Munamana Yakata, see a priority, no, and they say, Ye yam persuaso, yam pese ya pen so, you better say Nipa Bakumpo. Ato amremu because of galamsey pit enti ye focus is here no ye bia ben fie amanfo ebembe amanfo mfu ebembe mfichire a mofra kra kodi agbo tibi tomu no mpempri enche ye pese sa amna ni nyina firi ntimi hu ye ne anopa ni mpe
ye fifi mantemo ani enko asante mantemo na sofola interchange wo ho no eye panyi a ono ehwe ma bibia ko na ni mujumedie ni hihye mu bia timja na monso no de abetu bi eche mi se wo ba ho a eye cables ahodo eye homa ekeka bo ma street light ahodo ni ntimi nya nkane a ehwe aye kwan no kwan timpon ne so na ni obehwe na obi afro no wetwa homa na akwaton di sika egu ni botoma eno ho asem eye ade a ntimi entwe ye kura na ye interchange project manager aye Francis Kofi Yanke on ejini mu a odi sanse mu nyina eto
project sika se meto ye officially no ya ma contractor no instruction na all the cables for ashi na etimi aboa na light na wo underpasses na nyina ko ofu including the interchange nyina assign ababa kibio na aboa ama improve security and safety within and around the underpass and the interchange. But I'm here at our blind side. I'm here deep in the night. In any site. But daytime, no. I'm here. I'm say, oh, because a for us. Inti, I'm here. I'm not. You're stating be a backer. The other course one underpass in your place for a monitor. Inti, we know a best service question.
Francis signs with it to Jaw, which him say, no be more interchange and no quine so. I dare say, quite not to Tiampa and Sama, and Koye, Ukraine, was saying, I'm sure. Or better say, ye did be a no answer and for Tanshan Muyam crying. See, I dear, ya 2 more mobile shaman to see my pa, 8 me a costo.
I see a most of Fosuah Oduahoma would say, a year day, smashing joints, and then I did this. Now, ye tuna yes sa joint na ho atochi makakra no nti roughly no ye estimate say actually so 15 days there ye tuma by 15 days time there e betimi area na ye be to traffic and say tum keke ye tumi wi a be bia you provide alternative routes. Motorists and all the road users in ebe use dia akobe bi ompesomoko se opesoko Santa roundabout and Patasia it provided alternative routes. So say bia you close the entire interchange to traffic that as a ramp na
Francis Yankee ensemi so na yen dan ne ba ye to ansem ne so e we dwedie mu e dia. Yes, was we dwedie nsem wetimi e dia ma odia enche bia e na so afro no hwe nkita wodie hu nsem na afen so abefo kwan so se be da de niama bibie etimi akoyo nmonya for someone na ate George e de nsem bi betu dwa sansem no de kwama multi choice for se omudwumedie na omuhyehyɛ mu no omusika na wo show do ntinke be ya wo monte sombra form kakra se be ya edwumedie ni hyehyɛ ni bibia betimi akoyo na Ghana de hye binu a wo moda DSTV ni Go TV ne so no wo metimi ayi bibia ama akona ni mu na o chese broad betu dwa no ene ene kro ne mpanyifo atena ase akona aka na ato adwen besi nne enya de ese hyehyɛ no wo betimi de egu akwan ma o meti sa sika ne so e de aba from de gyina na na gyina no mu na o chese o mampanyifo ene wono ma omoda multi choice ano a Go TV ene afi so DSTV hye omo asene sen koma ahwe no ma tete bo ne so a kosi September abosume ne de to so nsi omudwumadie a no more mutumi nkrata ye license ahodo mu di omudwuma no ombeji ni nyine from nsa DSTV ni Go TV enye adwuma biem e wo man Ghana hasan so mo ni o maka ne breo na mu momentie na ma amfa ato asopem amfa ndi dwuma de a ene omo ba be yi omudwuma de ni hyehyɛ ni nyina no etimi de front we ni nsem ahodo no nya for someone na ate George wo de kwa ma multi choice for DSTV ni Go TV e hye wo no ma se nyina sa asem ni so ni endan ni e ba yewie bibia ewe ni gidie mu e dia ma twaso eni gidie mu fama wa enche bia eye fifi mantemo ogwa fashe ne ba be koso dendende ene nam so ama enedue yenya mpanyifo ekuku da makese pra free Nigeria mine mu ani nyina no mu ba behwe ama ogwa ya fashion bibia no etimi akonenim na Ghana Tourism Authority HSA si ene ye kasedie wo mu a welcome His Majesty Edema Olu of Wari Kingdom Ojiami Atuwacha onotoso miensa wone ne ho kani Her Majesty Oloria ono so e ba beka hu bia masa adwumedie ne hyehyɛ no bibia no etimi akonenim eye ogwa fetu afahye no na enu mu ena mpanyifo che so magye omo pempa bibia no ba beko yetitu ene Ghana Tourism Authority Chief Executive Officer Mami Efua Haoji wo che se de bua ma afahye ne timi konanimo eni fiahuna hodo e wo so munya wo mu bia no mbehwe ama bibia no etimi akonanim to mo de bo ma ba die efa so ma papa ne beba so a eno enya asem keso akra no mu no mo se che se ye ogwa fetu afahye ba be koso nso mbeboa amesue huna hodo a mebu no so hie nyina beboa ma mo kita wodie ni afoma na mo ntu obibia bekutimi akoye no empanyifo aye sa hyehyɛ na ne nyina no omo ede ba be hwe so dendenden a eno enya asem keso akra nti ogwa afahye no emu ama ne boni mu nsem ni afi empanyifo ekuku da mo mu fi obi man so very pim mo man Ghana ha no enu mu nchemu ni amane bono ena mede aba be sumo ni yenjina asemi so e na asema hodo e na yume eboabo no sa kan kase be sumo KFM TV so no ye fa ni nyira embewi esanse ye bre no enya ye be ansa ne be ko ne sem no de di mu akotene bi eni ena da ena by election no ko so ewo eya akwetia ene ne mpotremu na enu mu NNPP ameni okuo no de nkrate from akache ba said ye ko so entwe ye free chief azoka na kache ba ye no kebe ya empanyifo nhwema hwehwemu mapa enkoso ewo saa ensem no emu sanso ne de mu bora ensem foforo mu eye Rashid Tanko computer no so che se chopa dwabemra hyebedwani di aba eye Bismarck ohweche se saa chopa wono de ba na nya de so mbesomu ne asomu china sanso mo de no mo hwe ni mu se de waka no wonhwe na wondi so pepepe ewo saa kwan no so ebo redwedie ensem emusanso no manya for Sam na say George enso ede ensem bia betu dwa wo che say multi choice a DSTV ni Go TV she wono mase no mo mukosi September bo so many days or so ensi o ma nhwe normal tete bo ne so de anya nya de se Ghana fo betimi ni wono aye adwuma mu nchemu ni amane bo ne so me de ebe so mani gide ensem ne so ya de se Ghana Tourism Authority omo enya wogwa kese mienu obi ni ho kendi omo fi Nigeria man ni mu a omo ba beboa ma ogwai fetu afahye no bibia ne betimi akona ni mu na ensem afofo binum kanwe ho ani nyina no ye de brani adaje di mu amane bono ebe suma ansa ne ebe koni enda KFM Musical Center as Talent Microfinance and afi dadaba take up sedebia wo mo ebo ye twi do mo kenkan fo na yumrei eye Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia yada ase ama mo eni hweniti